The relationship ended 6 months ago. You tell yourself you should be over it by now, but you're not. You flinch when someone raises their voice. You second guess every decision. You feel crazy, even though deep down, you know you aren't. Your friends don't understand why you can't just move on. And honestly, neither did you until you learned what narcissistic abuse actually does to the human brain. Here are 5 psychological effects that prove you dated a narcissist, and more importantly, how to finally heal from what they left behind. Sign number 1. You have developed hypervigilance and constant anxiety. Your nervous system is stuck in threat mode. Science tells us that narcissistic abuse triggers a chronic stress response. This keeps your cortisol levels high, locking you in a constant state of fight or flight. You are always scanning for danger, anticipating the next attack, or bracing for criticism that isn't coming anymore. This isn't paranoia, it is trauma. Studies show that nearly 78% of survivors experience significant trauma-related symptoms, including complex PTSD. Your brain adapted to survive an unpredictable environment. The narcissist trained you to expect volatility, hot then cold, praising then criticizing. This is called intermittent reinforcement or breadcrumbing. Even now, that hypervigilance hasn't disappeared. It has become your default state. Sign number 2. You question your own reality and memory. Gaslighting has shattered your trust in yourself. Narcissists use this tactic to erode your identity and intuition. They made you doubt your own sanity to maintain control. Do you remember conversations that they swore never happened? Or pain you experienced that they claimed you imagined? This manipulation literally rewires your brain. Neuroimaging research shows that this continuous emotional abuse negatively impacts neuroplasticity. Your neural pathways change to accommodate their lies. You lost the ability to trust your own perception. But remember, that is not weakness. That is what happens when someone systematically dismantles your reality. Sign number 3. Your self-worth has completely collapsed. You used to know who you were. Now, you don't recognize yourself. You feel worthless, inadequate, and fundamentally wrong. Narcissists trap you in a cycle: idealization, devaluation, and discard. During the devaluation phase, they criticized everything: your appearance, your intelligence, your existence. You started seeing yourself through their cruel lens. The toll isn't just emotional, it's physical. Victims often develop chronic health issues like migraines, muscle tension, and sleep disruptions because the body carries the trauma that the mind cannot process. Sign number 4. You experience symptoms of PTSD or complex PTSD, flashbacks, intrusive thoughts, emotional dysregulation. You might relive moments of abuse triggered by a simple smell, a sound, or a phrase. Your body reacts as if you are still back there in the danger zone, even though you are safe now. You feel constantly on guard, struggling with intense guilt and shame. This trauma creates a mind-body disconnect, leading to brain fog, memory issues, and difficulty concentrating. You aren't broken. You are exhibiting textbook trauma responses to psychological violence. Sign number 5. You struggle with relationships and trust. Even healthy connections now feel threatening. Narcissistic behavior destroys your secure attachment system. You might find yourself pushing people away before they can hurt you, or clinging desperately because you fear abandonment. You don't know who to trust, or if your judgment is reliable. Sadly, many survivors isolate themselves. Or worse, they sabotage good relationships because intimacy feels dangerous. Or perhaps you attract the same toxic dynamic again because that familiar dysfunction feels like chemistry. The narcissist didn't just end the relationship. They rewired how you relate to everyone. So, how do you heal? The road isn't easy, but it is possible. First, seek trauma-informed therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT) and EMDR are proven to help process these experiences and reframe negative thought patterns. Second, educate yourself. Understanding terms like gaslighting and trauma bonding validates your experience. It helps you realize you weren't too sensitive, you weren't overreacting, you were being manipulated. Third, build a support system. Connect with friends, family, or support groups. Sharing your story with people who understand breaks the isolation. Fourth, practice radical self-compassion. The abuse was not your fault. You didn't cause it, and you couldn't have prevented it. You aren't stupid for staying. You are trauma bonded. Be gentle with yourself. And finally, understand that healing takes time. Recovery isn't a straight line. You will have mood swings. You will have bad days. That is normal. But with the right help, you can rebuild. You can trust yourself again. Drop a comment below. Which of these signs resonated most with you? Are you still on your healing journey? Remember to hit subscribe, because we are committed to exposing the manipulation that hides behind the charm. You are not alone.